three. Here we are. Let's talk about safety. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that make me. Let's talk about fish. Let's talk about fish. Fish. Hello, all.
Hello.
Hi, everybody.
Happy
Good morning.
birthday, Mary.
Thank you.
Today is Mary's birthday.
It
And the reason I'm excited about it was how I got started here on this stream was on Father Fish's birthday.
is. There you go.
Hello, Lee. Happy to see you. My word.
There's Lee.
Lee, we
What?
don't have your sound.
I was pretending.
Oh,
Right
This
out of the
morning,
gate.
this morning he's like yellow like sunshine.
30. Oh,
Yeah.
I like the color.
I do too.
It's not so blue. I
Now
can't
it's
get this
blue.
thing.
What did he do? He just changed it. Too much.
No. Whatever.
Mary,
Can't get-
Mary,
Yeah.
Mary. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, my darling. Happy birthday to you.
Oh,
Bravo. Bravo.
Very sweet.
Huzzah.
I love you, Lee.
Happy birthday, Mary.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Happy birthday.
Lee's one of the reasons I'm here because I loved Lee. I just loved it every morning when you were up here. Oh, I'm glad to see you coming back and visiting us again.
I won't wreck it today. I won't ruin it today. I won't ruin anything.
You don't ruin anything. You don't ruin anything. Oh, that was everybody saying good job, Lee. Yes, that was beautiful.
Yeah,
Oh, and
That's
happy
right.
Turkey Day. Oh, I loved it. You were just too much in the best of ways.
I can't get this.
Oh, don't make me cry.
You're going to cry. Yeah, don't
there
cry.
she goes. There she goes.
Don't make me do it. My eyes are already swollen shut.
Lost her again.
Happy tears. Happy tears.
That's right. Oh, there's here Fishy and Chalupa. I think I missed some hellos, but we
Good
got a
morning,
good
Lee.
crowd. Well, tell us something funny. Yeah, there you go. Uh-oh.
Good morning, Lee.
That's me.
Good morning, Chalupa.
Right.
Wait.
Joey.
Welcome back, goldfish.
Right.
Yeah, Joey's sending me the black and white one. I'm just kidding.
The female that I
Thank
named
you, Cassie. Yep.
And more,
Good morning,
Morgan
Bateson.
figured out live chat.
She just figured she
Yeah.
was in live chat.
Yep. She's explaining to everybody to do live chat.
Yeah. She always reminds me too. Did I say hello to Aquatic Conquest and Stephanie?
I've
For
missed a lot of
real,
people.
for real fish keeper. Hello, hello.
Luke,
Blake.
Yes,
Yes,
Blake's
Blake.
in
Hi,
here.
Blake.
Good morning or evening.
I just told Blake that I was missing him, and there he is.
And there he is.
Ta-da.
Well, that was sweet of him to come in.
Yes.
T-Bone.
J-Lo.
Quite a conquest.
I think
Hello,
we're
hello.
all just saying hello.
Stephanie Frederick. For real fish keeper. How has For real been up here?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Let's get For real around.
Morning, John. And who else was it? There was somebody else who said they share you out every morning. Hopefully, it didn't already go past them. Uh, hello, Nathan. Nathan's here. The one. How's your? I wonder if his tank balanced out. He came up and showed us he had done the dirted tank and it was all green. And we told him it was okay. Just let it let it keep balancing.
I don't know.
He's
Yes,
the one. His family.
Cassie B says Lee looks like he's walking on sunshine.
He is.
Right.
Oh, Father Fish at 7:54. Mr. B's fishing things.
7:54.
Mm-hmm.
We go back.
And he also
Sharpie.
Sharpie here.
Raymond.
Do it, Lee.
Countess Cassie B. In the house.
I'm not finding the comment. You want to read it?
Oh, it was just said good morning, have a great stream, and I shared as always.
Yeah.
That was at 7:54. But
Yeah.
I didn't know if you wanted to make him in blue.
Now let me go back.
Mr.
I'm sorry,
B's.
I'm missing with that.
It's way back at the top, like
Yeah,
right before 8 o'clock.
I can't get there.
Okay. We'll get you next time, Mr. B, unless you leave a comment again and we'll get it.
Another comment, and we'll do that.
We're just going with
Good morning,
it.
Al Wet Socks. See. Chris
Nathan
Stubbings.
Allenberger is going out to feed the trout.
Yes.
Yeah, we're excited about getting Nathan
He's
live stream
so
to his trout farm.
he might be able to. We were talking last night, and I'm hoping that maybe he will be able to join us and kind of show us where he is. Maybe.
He's in Kentucky, isn't he?
No, he's here in Virginia,
Oh, all right.
but he's on the other side. We're probably about 2 or 3 hours away from each other. Good morning, Greg. Okay.
Yeah, it's an amazing operation. His family has a farm that has a huge spring coming out of the mountain, like a river level stream
Yeah.
coming out of the mountain, cold, clean water coming, like who knows how far underground, and just exploding out of the mountain in this great, powerful creek. And they channeled it to make a fish farm out of it. And they're raising trout and have an absolutely remarkable operation. They ship trout live to restaurants and other purchasers in big vats. So it's a local operation. They don't go real far, maybe a few hundred miles, but they're actually shipping their trout live. So a restaurant can offer uh, the freshest trout there are. And they're big animals. They're not little ones. They're big, like and a 25-pound huge big trout. So it's quite the remarkable operation. Just real excited about seeing that. And hoping he'll be able to share that with us.
That will be neat to see. Roman's talking to Steph about worms again. We're back to worms. It's worms and snails, isn't it?
Worms and snails, right?
Worms and snails. He dug up some
Right.
worms in the garden compost for Benny.
These are
Give
very
it a try.
important subjects. Thank you for real. I'm glad to see all these people here. Didn't get all the Stephanie. Somehow we need a roll call so we can just name everybody's name off.
That's
Yeah.
How many people we got here? 34, 20 likes. Y'all hit that like button, please.
Yeah, it's Mary's birthday. We got to get those likes all the way.
See how many thumbs downs we
Raise the
get.
roof, right?
we got one.
One thumbs down already? Yes.
One down. I'm going to change mine to a down.
Okay.
Mad Mower. Sharpie. What's he talking about, Mad Mower?
I don't know.
It's Roman Chirac going out there. I never heard of this in my life. Even through the snow to get down to the worms. I mean, really.
Roman is dedicated.
I was just going to say, yeah, that's dedication.
That's right. It's the Mad Mower. And I don't know if Dan is listening from Jack and Dan, but happy birthday, my friend. We share the same birthday, and I think that's pretty cool.
Nice.
Happy birthday, Dan.
Happy birthday, Dan. Wow.
801 Cassie. Let's see.
Is he 21 as well, Mary?
Yes, we're twins.
You're 21 again. 21 again. Wow, I love it.
Let's see. Does anybody want to come up and show fish tanks or anything today? We'll love it.
Twins.
Lee is our MC.
Mad.
Hello, Albert.
Mad.
Hello, Miss Steph.
Mad.
Well, obviously we're not getting a lot of questions. It's Mary's birthday, so I think you just gotta roll with it.
Oh, we can. I'm hoping. I wonder, Nathan, are you still going to try to come up? Let me go back and check his message. 801 chat. Cassie, my chat won't go back that far. 801.
But yeah, that's the problem.
Mary?
Yes.
Did you get a very special birthday present this morning?
Wait, from our friend or which one? Well, I got two, but I had somebody sing me a happy birthday besides you. Is that who you're talking about? Yes. Roxanne.
Oh,
no?
Did she?
Uh-oh, what did I miss, Lee?
Not the birthday present I was thinking of.
Oh, what are you thinking of?
Do we want to know?
He's asleep if that's what you're talking about.
So that's a no then. That's a no then. Oh, he'll give you that special birthday present later then, I'm sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's go back to that birthday song that Roxanne sang.
Yes, Roxanne sang me. She on my messenger this morning. Well, I got.
You got a link?
It was just a oh, chalupas in tears. Talk about a fungus. Okay, wait a minute, Roman. Oh, you're talking about a video. Sorry, I'm looking hard to see what I'm missing.
Oh, it's moving kind of fast.
I don't know what it was, Cassie. Was it a question?
Recent. Was she talking about Romans? That just came out.
Cassie's got video coming out this week.
Yes. We have a
great question.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or is it a statement?
No, but you can still say it. We need it.
I think it was more of a statement, yeah.
It's more of a statement, isn't it? Yeah. That's interesting. Let's talk about fungus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we have all the fun subjects, you know.
And here, Fishy, I see your question. We'll wait till.
I would love to talk about fungus. We need Alex up here to talk about fungus.
Is Alex here? I think he
I don't.
probably went.
I
He
haven't
probably
seen
went to
him
sleep.
yet.
Haven't seen him. Alex is the fungus king. King of fungus.
Well, yes. Are, did you hear Fishy's question, Mary?
No, I didn't. Would you
Okay.
like to?
I think we should.
Okay. Hit it,
Meaning
Joey.
you.
Okay, I'll read it.
What?
How long does it take golden wonder killifish fry to grow big enough to not fit in the adult's huge mouth? Uh-oh, it stumped him. Look.
Well, they grow based on food supply. So it's not a length of time, it's a size. The question is, how big do they have to be before the adults are going to eat them? And it depends on the killing. I mean, they're all different. They're thousands of different kinds, species of killies, literally thousands worldwide. Some of them are a foot long. Most of them are an inch or two. So, it really depends on what you're talking about. But the larger killies are a very predaceous fish. They will eat anything they can fit in their mouth. So the answer really is when they're big enough to not fit in their parents' mouth, then they won't be eaten. So it's not a matter of whether they're 6 months old now, put them in. It's a matter of whether they're big enough to avoid predation. And their size is going to be a function of what you feed them. Um, and they require special feeding. That's one of the issues that sets killies apart and makes them, many of them, much more difficult to keep.
Okay. Hey, guess what?
But
What?
We have a snail question.
Okay.
How do I? This
Where
is
is
for
it?
Real Fish Keeper. How do I
Okay.
keep mystery snails alive? I can keep other snails, but mystery snails are just not working for me.
Well, you may
Oh,
not have the right touch there for real.
okay,
Um,
Nathan.
Mystery snails. Why? Yeah, there was a point where I was losing every mystery snail I got, and I overcame it, but I frankly don't know how or why. I'm just trying to figure out what the
Thank you,
difference might
James.
have been. Very often when I resolve an issue, I just won't go back. I mean, I'll move forward with that resolution and won't have the problem anymore. But frequently, I don't look back to try to figure out what I did that made the difference. But there was a period of time here at the shop, probably 5, 6 years ago, that I could not keep mystery snails alive. And now I have no trouble at all. And I frankly don't know what the difference would have been. The pH would have been comparable, hardness comparable, temperature, food, water quality. I mean, something was different, but I couldn't begin to tell you what. Um, so the fact that I can't give you the an answer, do not lose heart, because the answer may very well come, and you're continuing to try, but make sure they're in conditions that are slightly different each time you bring them in. And you'll finally hit on something that'll make the difference, that'll keep them alive. And then you can move forward from that point. So as a general rule, if you're having difficulty with a given animal and you've done all the obvious stuff, you've checked to find out what their requirements are in terms of water quality, conditions, food, and so forth. You've done all that and you're still losing them. Try doing moderate kinds of differences in other tanks. It's one of the reasons fish keepers have more than one tank, so that they can have more than one environment and more than one kind, size, and type of fish. Try them in another tank, try them in another condition. And if you keep doing that and you're willing to keep buying them to get them in, you might look for a cheaper source, find somebody who's breeding them, and get a few at a time until you finally figure it out and are able to get them going. Then you can move forward with that. But it, I found I find very often there will be problems that I will not be able to resolve, at least not be able to figure out. But if I hang in there and persist, it'll clarify itself. And it could be something very simple. It could be simply that there's some kind of parasite or virus or bacteria in the tank that's affecting them. Um, that I'm not aware of and that's not exhibiting itself in an obvious way other than to kill them. Um, so you have to kind of take that that is the nature of the scientific approach with the added factor that you try to control those variations and define them so that you know in fact what the change is each time and what the result from that change is. So if you think about the scientific method as experimentation, that gets you that gets you a precise definition of the scientific method. The scientific method is experimentation. It is not, it is decidedly not developing a body of fact. In fact, it's exactly the opposite. The scientific method attacks so called fact or popular wisdom and seeks to disprove it, and very often does disprove it, and in the process gains a deeper understanding and a deeper level. But then that deeper level is also under attack by the scientists in the knowledge that we continue to grow in our knowledge and understanding. It is never it is never fixed. If you reach the point with your hobby where you are locked in and this is what you do every single time in every case, you're going to wind up with tanks full of dead fish because nature itself is not rigidly stable, but is flexible and changing, modifying, and growing all the time. So there's that lecture for the day. Somebody, somebody,
That was a good one.
somebody note the timestamps, and we'll clean up
Okay. Kat, would you mind dropping the link? I think Nathan's going to come up.
Oh,
nice.
And also, Cassie was asking the dwarf water lilies. We've heard it called a lily and a lotus. Is there, which one's right? Or is there two different plants?
no, I don't know if it's a lotus or not. I carry them. I carry them all the time. I always have them in the shop. And I've always got some that are gigantic, as well as babies. It's a bulb plant, so it's not strictly speaking a lily, um, although it's referred to as a lily. The but it's not an Aponogeton. An Aponogeton, the Aponogeton bulbs have a growing stem on them. Um, the the dwarf lily does not. Let's see who's here. Nathan. Hi there, Nathan.
Hello.
Good
How are
morning.
you?
Good morning. I'm good. How are y'all?
What's What's going on at the farm today?
Oh, not a whole lot. I'm just out here checking out all the electrical wire so that the cranes don't get in here.
Ah,
Yeah, they eat 10 times their body weight in fish, and they're a nightmare for us.
Wow. I was going to say, my goodness. Hey, Sharpie made a comment real quick, though, on the subject we were on. Lotus flowers have a bulb. Dwarf water lilies have tubers.
yes, that's right.
There we go.
There you go.
Now y'all know. I'm excited about seeing this farm. This is awesome. Do we get to see the spillway with the water and everything?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
It might get a little bit loud, so if I
That's all right.
talk
Yeah,
over,
that's
sorry. But
How many acres do you have?
well, let's see.
He doesn't even know. Look at that.
I can hit a golf ball about 300 yards. So
That's pretty good.
That's a good way to do the measurement.
yeah.
That beats me by 100 yards.
Beats me by 300. I can putt.
You put
Yeah.
Oh yeah, me too.
Jungle golf. Jungle golf.
There you go. I'm trying to turn my screen around.
Okay. Do you know? Yeah, you know how to do it, don't you? The little cam mic, the settings button in the middle.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Front camera, back camera.
Someday I'm planning on going up here with him.
Yeah, for sure. So
Gonna catch a fish.
Oh, I wish I had a horse. I'd just ride all over that place.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to get a horse. My property starts back there where the hill is, behind the house where the mountain is.
Uh-huh.
And it goes all the way around to the base
Oh,
of the
how
Appalachian
beautiful.
Nice, pretty.
Mountain. Yeah.
That reminds me of Kentucky.
Yeah. It's a little
Yep.
windy out here today, but you'll see like right up here in between the mountains, the waterfall comes out of there.
Hmm.
And it comes
Oh,
down
neat.
and you have this.
Oh, wow.
Huh.
I might get off of here and go
That's-
watch this on my TV. I'll be
That's
right back.
cool.
I want to see it on my big screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't be loud, Calvin.
Oh, good. We got a bunch of albinos this year.
Oh my.
Oh wow,
You sure do.
that's cool.
Wow.
Oh, I love it.
I think that's the most albinos we've had. My goodness.
You know what I want for my birthday? I want to get in my car right now and go straight there.
Happy birthday, by the way. I figured you'd like
Thank you, Nathan. Sorry, I'm not watching chat. I'm watching this incredible
Yeah.
footage.
It's your birthday gift, Mary.
That's right. It's my birthday. This is one thing I want to do. I just want to look at fish.
Yeah.
Well,
Now,
everybody come up and show me fish.
are the albinos going to have the same market value?
They do. Not for eating, but because they don't look good on a plate.
Ornamental.
Yeah. But people who, the private farms that actually come by and take some, they like to have these in their farms and creeks. And usually the margin value to catch one of these things
Look
is a
at
little bit
that.
higher priced. So
Aren't they beautiful?
It's really
Wow.
So you can't build a pond like a koi pond, for instance. Could you build a pond like that and keep? Well, I see that one, but it's got water flowing all the time in it. You can't keep trout like that, can you? As like a pet, or can you?
Yeah, this is pretty cold water.
Yeah.
You trout are, they have to be in a constant flow of water.
Yeah.
And it has to be cold. I mean, it's got to be at least
Look at that.
42 degrees or less.
That's incredible.
wow.
And then those are the small ones. So you get down here to the middle pond, they start getting bigger.
Wow.
How deep are the ponds, Nathan?
Oh, look at them jumping.
Oh, it's only probably 4 or 5, maybe
Yeah.
3 or 4 feet.
Here's the trout.
Okay, and you don't have any problems keeping it cold because of the fresh water, right?
No, the only time we have problems is when it rains real big and the water gets murky and muddy, and then we gotta make sure everybody's okay with their gills and stuff.
Sure.
For about 4 days after.
Oh, okay. Yep.
If Nathan was to turn his phone sideways, will it make it full screen? Here it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go. How's that?
That's
awesome.
Perfect.
Those are the mid-sized guys, and these are the full-sized guys.
Oh my! Now, how big are they?
Wow.
They can get up to, on average, 16 to 18 pounds.
Cool.
15 to 18 pounds. Wow.
Yeah. I think the largest fish that we haven't had a big, large group of fish in a long time, but I think it was 2007. We had about 10 or 12 just freak accidents where they got up to like 22, 25 pounds. They were big as a bass.
Wow.
That's what happens when you keep them in captivity like this. They don't have any natural predators. They get fed twice a day, every day. They just grow.
Huh. So is that it? You've got those 3 ponds.
Yeah, so it's 3 cascading. I'll get a picture of the creek, like I said before, runs parallel with it, and it just fills it up.
So you have a spawning barn?
The spawning facility is about 20 minutes away in another town.
Really?
We don't have enough room to keep them here.
Huh.
Because then because I share the property with my aunt Susie because of the cattle. I don't know if you can see them in the back, but if I dug any more, I'd start digging into her livelihood.
Huh.
Nathan, you're getting some nice comments in the chat. Everybody loves it.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
That is magnificent.
I can't see it right now, but
Thank
good.
you so much for coming up
very
and sharing this. This is amazing.
Absolutely.
Amazing.
And this runs constantly. I mean, I don't even know how many thousands of gallons a day this thing pushes, but
wow.
So you're pulling that water from where? From a stream?
Yep. I'm heading up here now. So this big rock column back here, it used to be an open cave system, but as you can see, the rocks have fallen, and that happened when I was a kid. But it didn't hurt the integrity of anything. And we have get through the fence here without breaking my neck. We have put pipelines and had to cover them with black leather canvas so the cattle doesn't puncture the pipeline. But it comes right out of this spring right here, and then it funnels through there and then fills that up.
Boy, it doesn't look like much right there, does it?
No, it doesn't, but it's gotten to the point where we found out how to pressurize it with the gravity of the creek and with certain length of pipe and width of pipe to actually make it kind of more pressurized once it gets down here.
Wow. What's the drop from the spring to the outlet?
Probably about 15 to 25 feet.
Really?
Cascading this way. Because if I stand up there, I'm well over the bottom of the pond there.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, if I come up here, this right here basically is the beginning of the stream, and I'm up quite a bit.
You have a lot of rocks there.
Yeah.
A lot of rocks.
I'm wanting to get these cleared out because I want to go back into the cave again eventually, but you can kind of see where it shoots in that way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be a big project.
There are probably some fish back there in the cave.
Probably. Like, I got fish in the creek too because when they get sick, we sometimes take them out of the pond and quarantine them in the stream here down at the other house. And it helps them because they're not around the other fish, because the other fish, when the trout get sick, there's not a whole lot of diseases or funguses that they get, but when they do, it starts eating their skin. When their skin starts to rot, the other fish smell it, and then they'll start nipping at them, so we have to take them out.
So it's a bacterial infection?
Normally, yeah. I have never seen any fungal infection here that I can remember. It's always almost like fin rot, but not quite.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you treat it, Nathan, or you just pull out the damaged, ones?
We treat it in a way. You have when it's flowing like this, you have to treat it specifically. So you have to have these
Right.
medicine pellets. And you put them in the top, and then they float down, and all the fish will eat them.
Okay.
Then it gets into their digestive tract, and then you have to.
But you have to handle it differently because they can be for human consumption, correct?
Right. Exactly right. But this is where we quarantine them, just at the base here.
Huh.
Because the water, it flows faster, so it's not as stagnant. So when they sit there, they'll sit there and swim and keep doing this, and then they'll eat the pellets that come down, and it helps them regain strength because they're constantly having to work their muscles.
Do you have the stream going under your house? It looks like it's going under your house.
Yeah, that's my grandmama's old house. My house is over
Wow.
there, but yeah, it goes.
My.
It goes all the way down underneath the porch, and then it just keeps going. So like, if I'm on the street that runs parallel with this road back here, you can follow that road all the way down to the highway, probably 20 miles, and it just keeps on going. So like, this is the start. Like you see, like all these creeks and streams out in the world. This is an example of the start of a creek and how it goes for miles.
Yeah.
So,
What does it dump into?
I think it dumps into. There's a large river over near the base of Southwest Virginia and Kentucky, I think.
Huh.
So I think. I'm not 100% sure. I've never gone that far out, but if you keep following it on the map, you'll see it goes into this large.
Yeah. Wow.
But
it's a beautiful piece of property, Nathan.
It
All I can
certainly
imagine is back in the day. Imagine how hard it was to clear those rocks to grow some crops.
Oh yeah.
So much work.
This property used to be a tobacco farm.
Wow.
I don't want to offend anybody, but like a little bit of history of the property. When they first bought it, this whole front section of the house was an add-on. The house actually just went from here to here, and that was it. And on the house, when we first bought the house, we found out that this whole land used to be a tobacco plantation, like a tobacco farm.
Yeah.
And there are unmarked graves on the hill of back in the day of slaves that used to work the farm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, there's a lot of history. But
I don't smoke, but I have to say, nothing smells any better than a tobacco barn.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I grew up around tobacco barns.
Wow.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yep. All the koi food.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's mostly
Mary's back.
try on. I'm trying to see if they have any extra food. I was gonna.
I didn't look at the chat. Is anybody having any questions?
I don't know, Mary. I'm watching.
We're too busy watching.
Yeah,
Nathan's
answer some
show and
questions. I'm
tell.
gonna get some food and show you what they do when you feed them.
Morning, Bill Witt.
Oh, nice.
This is cool. Thank you, Nathan. This is really awesome.
Yeah, this is the best birthday gift, right?
Heck yeah. The biggest aquarium around.
That's right.
Fish Mar. Everybody's enjoying it. Like Joey said. Chalupa says trout are so strong for their size.
They are.
The Irish locks have some monster trout that at a certain age and size develop teeth and become, I can't say that word, piscivorous predators.
Piscivores, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Gil is asking, what kind of trout do you raise? Nathan. What kind of trout are they?
Rainbow.
Rainbow.
Rainbow trout. Okay.
Thank you, Susan, and hello.
Are
So,
the
how
fish?
many different kind of trout are there?
Oh man, you got rainbow trout, brown trout. There's many different.
Trout gumbo, trout stroganoff, trout fried trout,
Really?
trout scampi.
Can I just interject for 1 second and acknowledge Lori Venker? She
Yes.
is tearing it up this morning. She's
Thank you,
dropping
Lori.
everybody's links.
Lori is the bomb.
Love you, Lori.
The bomb.com.
You
She
bet.
is. That girl is on it
She is.
like a bonnet.
Cassie B's talking about adding water to cover evaporation. Well, if you want to cover evaporation, then you add RO water or distilled water, water with no minerals in it. Purified drinking water
Oh,
has
what's happening
minerals.
there, bud?
That's
You
a good one,
Yeah,
Sharp.
I'm
use
streaming
that.
that now, showing people the trout across the world.
Sharpie said
Yeah.
that Lori's got more links
over
than
in
the
Colorado.
Titanic's anchor chain.
Your chain. That is a good one.
You better feed them.
Uh,
Perfect.
You're right.
That'd be great. Yeah, here, I'll just give you this bucket and you can feed them for them. Yeah, sounds great.
Now, who is that? Just somebody that helps y'all?
That's one of the gentlemen that comes and maintains them every day. Because we can't do it all the time.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of maintenance to get this squared away.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah, he's one of the gentlemen that help out. I caught him just in time. I came up here to feed him, and he was rolling up in the truck.
So this spring, do y'all also pipe this in for drinking water too?
Yeah, so all of the water in 3 different houses that we own on the property comes from that one little white pump house right there.
Huh.
And there's a pump,
Yep.
it sends about 30 to 40 pounds of pressure in all the pipes and stuff through the houses. And you can shower and drink it, and it goes through
Oh,
the filtration
wow.
system. And
That's quite an
really
amazing spring.
So you are drinking fish water.
technically,
Okay. Let's see. Gil the
Brother
Goldfish
Fish likes
says.
to do that too.
yeah, we've got a
Yeah.
lot of albinos this year.
Gil says they bred rainbows and golden trout to produce our Palomino trout.
Yeah.
And what was this other one? Rainbow trout is I can't say these words. Salmatrata, right? What's that?
I don't
Salmatrata?
see it.
It's at 842. Salmon being Salma Cellar, I think.
Salmatrita.
Okay.
I'm not even seeing it. Am I on Top Chats?
842.
He's feeding the fish.
Yeah, you throw a hook in there, you'll
Look
catch
at
it
him.
every time.
Oh,
Oh,
I guarantee it.
I'll bet.
Have you ever just got in there with them? Well, I know you probably do to catch them or something, but
Yeah, we got to get in there and with waders on, and we have this big net that comes around, and we kind of like start from here and then funnel the net around this way.
scoop them. Yeah.
And we guide them down there and then scoop them all up. And we get them close together, and then we take another net and scoop them into the containers that we haul them in. So
You use Father Fish's double net syndrome or system.
They're using a big
Yeah.
man net.
Yeah, that net is
A seine net.
Yeah.
It's got to have pretty heavy duty bound twine, and it's on a metal shaft or it'll break.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, they're heavy. When you get like,
Well, you could do 1,000 pounds there easy.
Oh,
God, yeah, absolutely.
Nathan, would you share what food you're feeding? People might.
I was wondering that too.
Absolutely. I'll see. I'll let him answer that question. What kind of food does JK usually get?
What that he ordered?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Usually just rainbow.
Those
That's cool.
albinos are gorgeous, aren't
I
they?
They
love
are.
them.
I'll
I
get the
wonder if
brand,
Aquarium
but
Top's watching. He loves all kind of
it's
albino
food
fish too.
specifically for rainbow trout.
For
Yeah.
rainbow trout? Yeah.
Yeah, for rainbow trout. They're pellets. They're little brown pellets. I'll get the
Yeah.
brand here. And
Who's the
Is
manufacturer?
it
yeah, I'll
that?
get the brand.
There's one called Skeet or something, right? I don't know. Maybe
Yeah,
it's the wrong.
you got Skeet. You got, let's see, Triton, I think.
Huh.
Oh yeah, we use Triton.
Triton. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, agriculture
Yeah, it's a
feed.
food fish manufacturer. Yeah.
Right, because you have to be careful again what you feed them.
Yeah.
Now, they have that available through the Florida Fish Farmers Co-op.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Bluegill, baitfish, turtles, alligators, crocodiles, shrimp, drum, pompano, cobia. Feeds a lot of fish.
Yeah.
Hello, Dead Fred.
Nice.
Wow.
Stuff's like $30-some a bag.
Oh yeah. You buy it in bulk,
So
you get some
we're
cheap.
late in the season. When are you going to harvest?
So I think it's 2 or 3 times a year. It depends on how fast these guys get big, because it takes about 4 to 6 months to start draining out. We raise up the spill well here,
Oh, there's a
raise that
prairie
up,
cup.
and then it dumps. So it takes about 4 to 6 months for them to get to mid-size from the small size, sometimes longer. So as soon as they get to the right size in the bottom tank, then we'll harvest them. So it's at different times of the year because it doesn't really matter, because it stays cold all the time.
Yeah.
Right.
Nathan,
know-
can we get you to turn your phone again? Because the side view is so beautiful.
Yeah, sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, he's down there feeding the big fish.
So how long do trout live if they don't get eaten?
If they don't get eaten, Lord, a lot longer than regular.
They live till they live, as Father Fish would
If
say.
I had to guess, I'd say probably 6 or 7 years.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a long time. I would love to see one of those albinos from the side view.
I know it.
I just think
So
it would
what
be
about-
beautiful.
This is going to be a silly question, but like, what about trout eggs? Are they anything like caviar or something? What is it, a sturgeon that caviar comes from? I don't know. I'm just thinking of all kinds
No,
of
Good
yeah,
question.
that's a good question. You can eat trout eggs.
Okay.
Trout eggs,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah. All rogue trout, all fish eggs are good to eat.
I'm not eating my goldfish eggs, just saying.
I wouldn't want to eat your goldfish eggs either.
That's called golden caviar.
Well, the problem
Very
with
expensive.
caviar is that the fish is sacrificed for the harvest.
Yeah.
Oh, good question, Mike. Mike Fritz wants to know, does it flood? Do you ever have flooding problems?
Oh yeah,
volunteer?
we gotta watch out for that. Not probably about 4 weeks ago, we had a monster storm.
Don't eat cat
The
eggs.
reason why the rocks are so high in the creek is because sometimes the water will get so tall that it'll come up to about right in here.
Wow.
So it will flood, and we have to be careful about that. Like it flooded so bad at the bottom of this creek, we have a net so the cows can't get under the underpass and go onto the other gentleman's property.
Uh-huh.
It's probably 6 to 7 feet of water in our driveway, just flowing over the
Oh my
road.
word.
It was terrible.
Dead Fred has your recipe.
I was out here for 6 hours trying to clean that thing out.
Oh my goodness.
So how do you keep from losing the fish?
They're pretty resilient because when it floods, like I said, it muddies the water up. As long as it's still oxygenated really well, they usually do okay. But we still pre-treat them just in case with the pellets, like when it does get like that, because of their gills. So we have a certain pellet treatment that specifically targets their gills and kind of makes them rejuvenate.
Huh.
Nathan.
Yeah.
Roman would like to know, basically, what are you trying to keep out of that pond with the electric fence? Are you keeping out cattle or horses or?
We actually have 2 eagles that sit right up here.
Oh.
Bald eagles.
Oh, uh-huh.
And cranes. Cranes are the most, and you can't shoot them because they're protected, endangered, something. But we're on private property here, so don't ask, don't tell. But
Right.
it's that
Has
you get
that
2
been
or
a
3
real
cranes out
problem?
here within a week. They'll eat
Oh,
hundreds
wow.
of fish.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a problem.
And it's a problem. So
Yeah.
we have this electric fence here to keep the cranes out, and we have this net here to keep the eagle out. And that eagle comes down here and lands on this thing. You can kind of see where we've had to repair it.
These are rainbow trout, Dead
You
Trout.
know what? I didn't see the net at first.
Oh, I didn't either. Yeah.
I see it now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
You can kind of see it better looking up that way, I think, because that pole right here holds it up.
So I have a silly question for you. Have you ever kept any inside as a pet, sort of?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was wondering, because
you can only keep it for a little while, because as you probably know, like a trout this big would probably have to need at least a 75-gallon tank or more.
Yeah.
Right. Dead Fred was talking about doing aquaponics, and he was wondering about these. That would be a cool thing to get some of the albino trout for.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that'd be pretty.
I would want to set up to where the tank itself would
really,
be like a stream. Like you could make the tank into like a
river.
I'll flow through.
Yeah.
I would want that for these types of fish if I was going to keep them as pets.
Rainbow. Oh, and Dead Fred would like to know, do you sell just to individuals? He's in Virginia, Dead Fred.
We sell to about 3 different markets. So you got individual. As far as like when I hear individual, I think like private ponds. We do special orders sometimes.
Yeah.
I'd have to see what that looks like, because we don't do it very often, and I think my dad's only done like 6 or 7.
But if you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody.
Yeah, exactly.
Hear that, Dead Fred?
We sell them they sell them out to restaurants, and then private ponds and streams and creeks, like Cedar Creek. You can fish on Cedar Creek with a license, so they stock that creek with rainbow trout.
Okay.
So you're shipping out in your own trucks?
Yep. So this isn't the regular truck that they use that's coming by. All right, see you later, man. But they have this big fish truck. It's about a 2-ton 2500, and they have 2 big aerators in the back of the bed.
Right.
They're like these big drums with aerators in the back, and that's how they ship them. So.
Just like big trucks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, bigger than that one. That one looks like a Chevy Colorado. This would be more like a F-250 or a 3500 truck. So you have to. I mean, like Father Fish said, you quickly get up to a couple thousand pounds.
Oh, yeah.
Drums. So they're big.
That's amazing. We're done.
Dead Fred's really interested in getting some.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. And Gil asked if you ever have any problem with green or blue herons.
Yeah.
Blue herons, yes.
Blue herons.
We call them cranes. I think that's what I meant.
Okay, all right.
Oh, that's what it was, yeah.
Yeah. We have a big problem with herons. That's why the net's up.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, what part of Virginia you're in again? I can't remember, but.
The southwestern part. If you look on the map, it's right where the tip is, in Russell County. So it's in between.
Cool. Not everybody has this in their backyard.
No, isn't that the truth?
Yeah.
Love it.
Have to say.
Really?
Cedar Creek is Susan's home stomping grounds.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Or Dunlap. Local creeks and river are stocked kale farm. Yield most of the local fish.
Do
That
you
is
see any
pretty.
other questions?
Probably fertilizer that polluted the waters.
Yep. Oh, here Fishy was asking too. That was about where they were at. Where they were at. What's the actual name of your farm? Uh-oh, did we lose sound?
I think
Did you
so.
hear that, Nathan?
We can't hear you, Nathan.
I think we lost.
Oh, there. Oh no, that was you, Father Fish.
Yeah.
No, I think we lost. I think we lost his audio.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. The sun coming through that mountain back there.
Pretty. Yeah.
Pretty.
It is amazing.
Quite a place.
Amazing.
It really is.
James says his dad stocks his Vermont. I think that BT is that Vermont pond with rainbow.
BT Vermont, yeah.
Yeah.
We can't hear you, Nathan.
We can't hear you.
Type it in. See, I don't know if he's. I don't think he's reading text. He's back. Yeah, I think he realized.
You. Okay.
He knows now, but I'm not sure if he can fix it.
No.
No. Oh, well, hello.
Hello, birthday girl.
It's the birthday girl.
Oh my gosh. Girl, my behind.
Well, thank you.
Where did we go?
It was absolutely wonderful.
It was. Happy
Nathan,
birthday,
that
Mary.
was incredible. Oh, he's coming back. Yeah, I hope he comes back.
Okay.
Come back,
Yeah.
Nathan.
Susan said he must have had a phone call.
Oh, I bet you.
Oh, that could be. Yeah.
There he is. He's back.
He's back.
Did it work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I
Put
don't know
him
what
back
we were
up here.
asking.
Plug it
There
back
we go.
in, all right? But
Do you
yeah,
remember what
Thank you, Fred.
to answer Mary's question, it's called the Big Oak Trout Farm.
Big
well,
Oak Trout Farm. I'm
You
writing
won't
it down.
find it. It's not online or anything because it's one of the larger privately owned places. But
It's a privately owned.
Nice.
It sure is super incredible.
I appreciate
It
it.
is incredible.
Yeah, we'll
It
have to
is.
get Mary up
It's
here.
amazing.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
So doesn't everybody think I want to go see Stephen the biologist. I want to go see Big Oak Trout Farm
Yep.
with Nathan. Those are
I
both
think you
in
should.
Virginia. Has anybody heard from Stephen? I know you said the other day you did, but
I haven't seen him in any chats for a little while.
He had been out for a while.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, how's your aquarium doing, Nathan?
I did a water change the other day just to kind of clear it up a little bit, about 40%, and I think it's Father Fish's nutrition supplement because that thing just keeps on growing algae, man. It's
nice.
I tell you what, you should get if it's like to balance out. First, you could get something like some hornwort and just float it in there.
Yeah.
And just now, do y'all use anything like that in your trout? Is there any type of vegetation growing? It's just cold water creek.
It's just it'd be hard to do that because
Yeah.
they
Well,
would just get flushed away.
It doesn't need when it's coming out. Yeah, Mary, I'm talking to myself. Susan, we will definitely do that. Hey, Alan, too. My buddy. Big Oak Trout Farm. Are you listed? Like no website, but I can look you up for a number. Dead Fred's super serious about getting his homestead started in the spring. He's in Baltimore. And Dead Fred, he's got albino ones, and I just think that would be a cool thing to use for that.
Yeah, it's hit or miss with albinos because you never know what you're going to get when you get a batch of eggs in.
Yeah.
So, this year we had a lot. That's the most I've seen in a long time.
Huh.
But
so it's something you try not to get. I mean, you try not to breed for them, but it just happens.
It just happens. You don't want too many because obviously they do have a different cost.
Put Nathan back up here, Father. Fish.
Yeah.
They don't want to see me. Go get me some. I'll go get me some
Yeah.
Botox and get me some trout mouth.
Yeah.
You can be the star of the show, Mary. It's okay. It's your birthday.
You see all those stars? They get all that Botox and their mouths look like
Yeah, like
trout mouth.
fish
Right.
lips.
Trout mouth.
Fish lips. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Trout farms are like a box of chocolates. That's right, Chalupa.
Yeah. You never know what you're gonna get. That's
Oh
right.
my gosh, I did Sharpie. Dead Bread said, albino, do they taste the same?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. They just look, I guess the meat looks different
Yeah.
as far as cooking
It's
it.
really just the skin. It's the meat and potatoes. It's usually the same.
Yeah.
There's not much difference in the taste because most of the time people are going to season it anyway. And if you blindfolded me, I couldn't tell the difference.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, do y'all have a certain restaurant around there that's like y'all's kind of home stomping grounds where you can go eat your trout?
We got a couple. I think. Let's see. Troutdale's one in Bristol, I think. They never tell you where they get it from, though. That's the thing.
Is that right?
It'll say locally harvested rainbow trout.
Okay.
They
Okay.
never really
Yeah.
tell you where it comes from.
So, how much fish does your family eat, Nathan?
Yeah.
Not a
You
whole.
like
Not as much
trout.
as you think. It gets old after a while.
I know about that.
Yeah. When I was growing up, we'd probably have fish stew like maybe once or twice every month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not my favorite. Fish stew is not my favorite.
No.
Is it not?
What's your
Yeah.
favorite way to eat trout?
I like it more grilled than anything. Put it on the
Yeah.
grill.
Grilled, broiled, fried.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm trying to get used to the thought of a fish taco. A lot of people like them, but I don't know.
I agree with you. I can't even try one. It just
Right.
makes no sense to me.
It just makes no sense to me.
That's
But I
funny.
hear it's delicious.
I
We're
know, but I can't do it.
we're enthusiasts, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Right.
I just don't feel like it goes with the Mexican, but apparently I'm wrong.
Right.
All that spice, you know.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. It just doesn't.
Yeah.
Roman, everybody's saying thank you, Nathan.
Yeah.
What a wonderful boy! What a perfect day for you to do this. Did you plan this for today?
No, it didn't. It worked out perfect though, didn't it?
That was perfect.
It did.
Thank
That's
you
awesome.
so much.
But yeah, you were talking about like grilling fish and broiling fish. Like we have,
Mhm.
we used to like just grab them out of the ponds, and we have a homemade little grill like you'd see at a state park up here.
Yeah.
So we used to do that and hang out. We used to do marshmallows and stuff up here, so at the top where the spring is.
Oh.
Missed it.
That's
Last time I was
fun.
up here, but
Do you have a lot of brothers and sisters?
I got one sister and a niece and nephew. They're actually next door over there in that greenhouse.
Okay.
Let me get my camera back up here so y'all can see. Back camera.
Just incredible. Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's over there. That's her house right there.
Gosh, that reminds me of home.
But yeah, this is our little.
Red clay.
Mm-hmm.
This used to be the trout grill, but now it's the s'mores grill.
Nice.
Yeah, we just go over there, yank one out, grill it up, eat it, hang out.
Oh,
That's
wow.
cool. That's so cool.
Very authentic.
So if I come to see you, we're gonna pull a trout out and grill it.
Yeah, I wouldn't tell anybody, but we'll do it.
Nah. I don't know if I want to hurt a fish.
Yeah.
If you've already got some in your freezer, I might do it that way.
Okay.
I'll be wanting to like pet it and take it home and name it George.
Mom and Dad were the ones that usually cooked them. I need a couple recipes to practice on.
Are you an excellent cook?
I can cook a mean Alfredo. That's about it.
That's a favorite.
Trout Alfredo. Here we go, my fourth
Ooh, I
one
haven't
again.
thought about that.
Right.
That would be good. We have a local restaurant that does a trout Alfredo. Really nice.
Is it good?
Yeah.
That kind of sounds interesting. I
That
don't
does sound
know, but it
interesting.
sounds
We use
interesting.
a lemon sauce like a
Ooh.
Francesca sauce.
That does sound kind of good.
Really nice.
Joey's like, no.
I live in Maine, but I'm really not a seafood person or a fish person. I eat lobster maybe once a year, and I'm good.
Nathan's channel's under his name, or let's see here.
I don't know if I have a YouTube channel, to be honest with
If
you.
you've got an account, you actually do. You just may not have any content on it, but let's see here. It's what I can't say your last name, Nathan.
Ballenberger.
Ballenberger, yeah. Anybody know how to spell it? Because I think your comment.
So your family's German?
Yeah, German comes from Germany. I think I'm third or fourth generation now.
So it was like 1800s.
Close to it, yeah.
Yeah.
My grandfather, my dad's dad, he came over to America and became an ear, nose, and throat doctor. Huh. If you look up online, Lewis Porter Ballenberger, you'll find his picture looking inside the ear of one of the astronauts that went up to like Apollo or something.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
Yeah, he's actually I did a big project on him in elementary school. It was pretty cool. Yeah,
that is really cool.
Very nice.
Yeah. Come from a long line.
Long line.
Yeah. Long line.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
A long line of long liners.
Got to do mahi fish tacos. Now, mahi, I might could, because it doesn't have that fishy taste at all. Is that what you mean, Alexander Lee?
How do you know that?
Mahi? I do know mahi. I do like that particular fish because when we go out and I have to eat fish, I don't want fishy fish.
And a lot of it here in Florida.
So I eat fried clams. I love them. I eat mahi. Oh, fried clams are delicious. Like little chicken chewy nuggets.
I'm out.
Sounds like squid.
Now, squid I've tried. It's okay as long as it's fried right. Is that calamari? Is that squid? What's calamari?
Okay, let me see. 9 o'clock. We got a question for you, Nathan. I got to find it.
Yeah, okay. For sure. Fire away.
Scrolling back.
Oh, at 9 o'clock?
Yeah, at 9 o'clock. I'm trying to find it.
Oh, okay. I got it.
You got it? Okay.
Yeah, I think.
Because I'm down here doing payroll at the same time. Sorry.
Okay. It says, do you ever breed tiger trout?
Nope. It's always been rainbow trout ever since I could remember.
Okay.
Yep.
Huh.
Yep.
Gobble, y'all.
Is that your strain, or do you introduce new genetics?
I think they introduce genetics. It's not one particular strain because it's more for mass production or local production than it is for like competitions or anything.
So, does your family own the hatchery, or are you buying the fingerlings?
So we buy the fingerlings. The hatchery, it's a local hatchery. Thank goodness we finally found one. But we just raise them and feed them and sell them.
Huh.
Yeah. But if we did get to the point where we were going to own our own hatchery, it would most likely, we'd have it a lot closer than 30 minutes away, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that half an hour drive would be a killer with live product.
Yeah, it can get tricky. You gotta be careful. We had one of the containers bust like 6 years ago, like driving down the road, all of a sudden fish were in the back of the truck and it's hard, you just can't save them all.
Yeah. Was that an arbor? You just walked under an arbor?
Oh, we have grapevines.
Nice.
Yeah, so mom makes homemade dill pickles, and she uses a grape leaf to mix in with the dill pickles, and it changes the flavor profile somehow. But she also makes wine.
Oh,
it's a little dead right now, but yeah.
Okay, so I want some pickles for everybody when I come.
There you go.
Yeah. I got all kinds of little knickknacks on this place.
Huh.
Yeah, there's one there, and there's one behind the house over here. Those are purple grapes. The others are white.
I grew up on purple grapes.
Yeah.
Concord. Yeah, it's a Concord.
Yeah.
Oh, John Larson, He showed the food. It was, what was it? Triton.
Brighton, yeah.
Triton. It was a specific food for
It's an agriculture
Fruit
fish.
yeah,
fish.
agriculture, food fish.
Yeah.
Now Gil's wondering, have you ever considered raising triploid rainbows? What's the difference with that?
We have considered it, but there's not a market in this area for it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Dead Fred.
we've found out over the years that this just the rainbow trout. One, the restaurants it tastes better to them apparently. I don't know.
Okay.
But two, that's what they stock all of the creeks around here with and the streams and stuff. So that's what apparently, from what I've heard, the fishermen want to catch. So I don't know. I just work here.
So you're strictly local consumption.
Yep, mostly. If we had, like I said, if we had to do a couple special orders, we could, but I can't guarantee they're going to be alive when they get there.
Yeah,
right.
that'd be the hardest thing, transporting them.
Yeah, because
But that means you're not processing.
Not on that scale. No, not on that scale. There is a processing method, but it's not as big as bottles of water. Constantly, retail.
Huh.
Yeah. But it does enough. Just our small little private farm, I think it after all costs and labor and stuff, it's up there as far as price goes.
Yeah.
It's up there.
So it's a profitable business at that.
Yep.
Very much so, yeah.
And it's sustained for a long time and keep sustaining. That's the cool thing.
It basically it was the whole concept of the Field of Dreams. If you build it, they will come. We just dug a hole and people were like, we would like to come and help you out. And we're like, yeah, great, sure. And there's a couple different hands that it exchanges, but half the time we lease it to one company, half the time we do it ourselves.
Huh.
Yeah, it goes back and forth. So
Let's see.
yeah, that was my idea. I was like, Dad, why are we doing all this work? Why can't we just lease this out halfway and chill out for a little while? He's like, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it? You said it before, but I don't remember how long it takes for the trout to get dinner plate or, for plate size. As Dead Fred.
Average, I would say a year to year and a half because you got to wait till they grow.
Okay. I was thinking you said 6 to 8 months, but that was just to get them.
That's not plate size. They're selling as fillets.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
James just said it too.
When we get them in on the truck, they start out about an inch or two, and then it takes about 6 to 8 months to get medium size, another 6 to 8 months to get to about 9 to 10 pounds. And that's when you can actually sell them. But they stay in there longer, so they get up to 14, 15. That's why people like our trout, because since we're private and we're not mass producing, they get bigger.
Yeah. And you said they can live to be about 6 years old.
Yeah.
And I guess you want to eat them at a full grown size, or are they like something else where you want them young and tender?
9 to 10 to 11 pounds. That's when the meat's real juicy.
Yeah.
But yeah, Father Fish might agree with me here. But the bigger the fish, the longer they live. Really. Small fish, 1 to 2, 3 years. Like guppies and mollies and things like that. But trout, they're hardy. They're
they can live 50 years. They can live a long time.
Oh yeah. Yeah, perfect conditions. They live a long time.
Did you just see that? It's just a comment from Millions and Sons, but they said they used to go to Grandfather's Trout Farm in Boone, North Carolina, to catch rainbow trout and do some jewel prospecting. Very good times as a kid. That's cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, eventually I'll be back here for good. Right now I'm working and kind of got, my own thing going on. Mom and Dad kind of handle it right now, but as soon as I get back here, I'll be here for good, and then I'll be able to basically do whatever I want with it. So
That's pretty cool.
What else would you like to do? What else would you like to do on the farm?
well, right now I want to do a wedding venue. So
I was wondering that when I saw the arch.
That would be
yeah, so like
beautiful.
Oops,
we
my
have had
dad's
outside
calling. I'll
weddings
be
here
right
before,
back.
but I kind of want to make that more commercial. Because I got the barn. I want to redo the barn. So like, let me pull this back around
Ah,
Nice.
here. So like, the first wedding we ever had was under the archway there. That was my friend Callie's wedding, and they had like seats and stuff back here. But growing up, we went to the junkyard, got a bunch of old fence and stuff, and kind of created a little baseball field back here. And I want to take that out and redo the barn, and then have this entire section for outdoor indoor weddings.
see the birdhouse.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's been up here for 10 years probably.
That's really nice.
Martin house.
Yep, that's exactly right. We got a lot of them too. They'll dive bomb you. You get near their house, and they'll get you.
Ah,
That's Mom's garden. I used to have a swing set here, but now it's just a sand pit.
Sorry. Here, Fishy says she's going to get divorced so she can remarry there. That's funny.
Why not just ask him for another ring?
yeah, do a recommitment.
There you go. We'll get Father Fish back certified here. We'll have it here.
There you go. There you go.
Nathan, I think this is like the best birthday gift you could have given Mary. It just worked out.
I'm so glad. Like I didn't realize it was her birthday until like maybe 2-3 days ago when I got on the stream and I was watching going to work, and I was just like, oh my gosh, if I go back today, that's gonna be on Mary's birthday. That's gonna be cool.
It's perfect.
Yeah, it worked out great. I'm so glad.
Us too. Looking forward
But
to it.
I'm gonna get in here and start my day. I'm gonna get some coffee going.
Thank you, Nathan, so much.
Yeah, absolutely.
I really do appreciate it.
No worries at all. We'll get back on here real soon.
Can you hang on 1 minute, Nathan? Because I'm sure Mary wants to say goodbye to you.
Oh, she's not here? I can't hardly
She had
see.
to step away, so
you
can just keep talking to us for another couple of minutes till she comes back.
Yeah, I'll go on the front porch. Hang on.
Somebody asked again, I think they came in later, they were asking about the food again. Everybody's curious what they eat.
Yeah, it's agricultural feed, brand name Trout. Comes in 50-pound bags. They're about $35 for a 50-pound bag.
Nice.
We got all the animals out here right now.
What do you have for animals?
A lot of dogs.
A lot of dogs.
A lot of dogs.
Keep the birds away, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We own a pair of these because they keep coyotes away.
Yep, that too.
But
I actually don't know. Did Mary leave a message? I don't know what happened. She just stepped
I'm
away.
calling her. Hold on a minute.
Okay.
I can go through a couple more things while we wait on her.
Sorry.
Excuse me, buddy.
You let him out, he'll be gone.
I know, he'll run away. Let's see. A little bit more about the history. Down here at the bottom of the property, there is a rock dam-like structure.
Mm-hmm.
There used to be a grocery store, little grocery store across the street here, but this little...
My dad's on the phone, y'all. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Let's see here. Get back to the front camera.
Nathan,
I'm still watching.
Nathan's ready to go. He wanted to say goodbye to you.
Oh, okay.
I just thought you might want to say goodbye.
I was watching y'all on the TV.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, sounds good, Dad. I love you. All right, I sure will. I love you. Bye-bye.
Okay, I'm supposed to come over there at 10:30. I assume that's why.
Wow.
I signed it.
Like I went 20 years without seeing my dad. The first time in my life he's ever called me on my birthday.
Everything's
You're
happening on
having a
your
great.
birthday.
Okay,
That's
who are you?
awesome.
I'm sorry.
That's
So
incredible.
if I fall out right now,
Thank you, Steve.
Absolutely. Get it out.
Listen to
Absolutely.
it. Yeah.
wow,
What a
wow.
birthday.
Nathan was ready to head out. I just thought you might want to say goodbye to him.
Oh, I do. Yeah, I was watching you on the TV, but when I saw it was my dad, I was like,
Absolutely. You do what you need to do.
wow. I just think it's gorgeous there. Look at that. This
So
is
this,
incredibly special, Nathan. Thank
yeah,
you. And I
no
know.
worries. That little structure right there used to be a part of a water wheel where they used to ground up cornmeal. And
Yeah.
there used to be like a little tiny deli store like right over here in this area.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
There's a lot of history here. It's quite
Are
Yeah.
any of those old buildings? Are any of those old buildings still standing?
They were. Well, no, actually there is one. Hang on. The front camera's
We
still
have
going on.
we have a farm down here that collects old buildings and has created a village, like a
Yeah.
1700s village, a colonial village. It's really quite interesting.
Wow.
Hmm.
So there's a project for you.
Yeah, for sure. The last little building that's here, this has been abandoned for 30 plus years, but it's still standing. It's just a little white shed. This used to be a general store on this road.
Oh, nice.
People would come and resupply for the wintertime. But
Huh.
I don't know if anybody owns this or not. I just have always known it's here, but you're giving me an excuse to go up here right now, so that's good.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
So this is adjacent. This is across the road from your property.
Yeah. Yes, sir. You can kind of tell, like, it's an older building.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably 1800s.
Yeah.
Early 1900s. Fabulous.
Yeah.
Great old buildings.
Yeah, got the tin.
Yeah, they're all over the South.
Yeah, tin. Yeah. Still has the tin roof on it, which is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Neat.
Nathan.
Yeah.
I think Dead Fred desperately wants to get a hold of you. I think somebody might have put his email address
Susan
in
did.
the chat.
I can actually, I can send that to you, Messenger, Nathan.
Okay, do that. Yeah.
Yep. Yes, Hoss. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Susan.
We get back to the front.
Al wet socks.
Yes, thank you, Susan. Windy there today, huh?
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice
What's the temperature there
dog.
today, Nathan?
Sorry?
I said, what's the temperature down your way today? Approximately.
I think it's 42.
Oh, okay.
Feels like 35, but it's like 42.
Yeah.
Frosted the other day.
Well, it's 28 here, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where
jacking off.
It's not too bad here on our side of Virginia, but the wind's a little up.
We're in a valley, so like the base of the Appalachian Mountains on this side, and like House and Barn Mountains on that side. We're like right smack dab in the middle of it, so we get like these huge wind gusts.
Okay, Nathan, I got another question for you. Sharpie would like to know, since this is a good old farm with lots of history, is the farm haunted?
That's a great question, and I would probably
cool. Story time. Yes. Okay, let's hear a story.
Yeah.
Well, here's a good one. We were, well, to begin it, when my mom and dad first moved in here, they first looked at the property, first bought the house. Like I said, it was a tobacco farm. They actually found a noose on the top of the chimney, which we had to take down and make sure there's nothing out of the ordinary with it. But there, I would probably say this place has been here early 1900s and stuff too, maybe longer. I don't know, but I remember one time I had friends over, and long story short, we used to play hide and go seek in the dark in the basement during my birthday. That's a bad idea, just so you know, because the house creaks and you hear things and there's bumps and stuff, but normal old house stuff. But we're sitting in the basement. I had a 20-pound dumbbell laying on top of the pool table that we have downstairs, and we go to bed that night, and I remember sitting the 20-pound dumbbell on the pool table, and we wake up the next morning, and I'm the last one out of the basement, going up the stairs to the kitchen where we were going to eat breakfast. And I turned around and looked behind me, and I flipped the light off, and 20-pound dumbbell is laying right in the middle of the table. It's right there. I remember it clear as day. Well, I am halfway up the steps, and I go, crap, I forgot something. And I go back downstairs, and I grab whatever it was that I was going to get, and I look over at the pool table, and that 20-pound dumbbell is just gone. It has disappeared. It is not anywhere to be found. I got all the guys looking for it for probably a good 30 minutes, because I'm like, I know I put this here. It was gone for 2 weeks. And Mom and Dad, they had left on a trip, and they had gone to Beaufort, South Carolina, to visit.
I got family there.
Yeah, one of my family members down there. I got family there too. And I was sitting here.
Beaufort.
Yes, Beaufort's wonderful.
They were gone, and I had been down that basement 3 or 4 times. And I go down there to go get a jar of pickles, and I look over there on that pool table, and that 20-pound dumbbell is sticking straight up and down in the middle of it. I got out of there. I'm like, okay. I was like, okay.
I bet.
Thank you for not killing me. Goodbye.
That
you
was a
were not
great
going to go
story
get
to end
pickles
it all.
again, right?
What do you say?
No, getting the pickles again, right? Somebody else
No,
get the pickles.
I left those in the jar. I left them in the jar.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah.
Funny
Well, I
stuff.
think we about made it to 9:30.
Yes, we have.
Yeah, I
Wow.
hate that I took up all your time, but
No, actually, I was watching the clock, hoping you were going to keep taking it up, because I think everybody was really enjoying it.
Good.
I know Father Fish enjoyed it. Me and Joey enjoyed it for sure.
Yeah.
Lee, wherever you went,
Best
I know
thing
you're still
could have
watching.
happened, Nathan.
It was wonderful. It was perfect.
Good.
Perfect.
I'm glad
You made all
I
day.
can create some content for the page here.
Oh, it was awesome, man. Yes, you need to make you up a little. You need to fix you up. You've got a channel. Just click on your icon and go on there, and it'll show you where to upload it. You can make a video, or I don't think you can go live until you've been around for a while. But
around for a while, I'll give it a shot. Y'all are teaching me new stuff too, because this is the first time I've actually ever done the YouTube thing. So this is kind of cool for me too.
It was cool.
Well, you're pretty good at it.
Yeah, you're really good. Really good.
Off to a good start.
That's right.
Yes, sir. Can't wait to see your aquarium next.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We're going to have results of the competition this weekend coming up. Thank you, Nathan, so much. Absolutely wonderful.
Yes, it was. Thank you,
Mary,
everybody,
happy
for
birthday to you. Joey, thanks for being with us. Great
Thank you,
fun.
Lee, for singing to me this morning.
Yes, we look forward to your coming back.
Yeah. And happy birthday, Mary. Really.
Happy birthday, Mary.
Hope you have a great day.
Thank you. Love y'all.
Bless you all. Bye-bye, everybody.
Amazing. It was marvelous.